Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Connected Church News for leaders of nonprofits, churches, and faith-based organizations. I'm Natchi Lazarus, and this week we have news from Instagram, Facebook, Loon, Google, and news about political advertising on social media. This is the show where we bring you the top 5 news you need to know for this week in less than 5 minutes. Let's get started. Our first big news of this week is from Instagram. Instagram will now allow nonprofits to add a donate button on their Instagram profile. So if you have an Instagram business account, you will be able to add that donate button right next to your email and other contact information, and it will be permanently a button that sits on your profile. So people can click on that and they can donate. So it's a good tool for fundraising. Apart from this, from the house of Facebook, we also got 2 more fundraising tools. One is fundraising stickers that will be on Facebook, and also fundraising info being added into Facebook's gaming platform. So when people have gaming live streams, you can add fundraising stickers right there. So if you are a nonprofit that is looking to raise funds in this season and are looking for tools to help you, do check out this article. I will link to it in the show notes. It has all the details. Our next news is about the Loon Project from Google's parent company. Loon is a project that offers balloon-powered internet to remote locations. Places where you are unable to get your fiber optic or any other source of internet. Google's vision is to get people connected using a balloon which will carry the necessary equipments to give internet access to that region. Now, the Loon Project has announced that they are able to connect Amazon rainforests in Peru using balloon-powered internet. Now, this kind of news excites me. I'm a big follower of Loon Project and internet.org right from the beginning, because I believe as ministries and nonprofits, we all have something good to share with people, and we need to reach people in places that are remote and help them and serve them through the internet, especially if you're into online ministry or using digital and social media to announce news about your nonprofit service that could benefit people. So whenever I hear news about connectivity being improved in areas like this, I get very excited, because the entire world is going to be connected, and even the remotest parts of the world is going to be connected with projects like this. So check out this news. It's a great development, and it could be important for the people in Peru, because that region has already earlier this year been hit by a lot of natural calamities and so on. So very exciting to hear this news from the Loon Project. Our next news is about political advertising on social media. Last week, Google announced its own rules for political advertising on its platform. It is going to allow political advertising, unlike Twitter, which has completely banned political advertising. Google will allow it, but it will restrict the way you can target people when you're releasing political ads. For example, one can target people based on their gender, their zip code, their age, and so on, but they will not be able to target people based on their political affiliations. So it's interesting what is happening with social media ads when it comes to politics, and Facebook has also released series of comments about how they are dealing with this. Snapchat released a comment last week about political advertising. So it is one way it's good to see how social media channels are racing up to the occasion and releasing their rules and so on to make sure that political advertising is not making people do something that they don't want to do. It's a good trend to watch out. I will link to it in the show notes. Check out the stories. Our next news is about Facebook. Facebook seems to be testing a new tool that will allow you to publish your Facebook stories to a specific group of people. You can select a list of people. Facebook might call it favorite friends list or something like that, where you can select a group of people and show your Facebook stories only to them. Instagram has something similar to this called close friends list, where you can select, say, a group of family members, and then when you do Instagram stories, you can select a close friends list and make that story visible only to them. Now, this is coming to both Facebook and to Messenger, which is good. What I want to bring to your notice is how important stories as a content is becoming. And when Instagram and Facebook are doing this, which means more people are going to be using stories. Already more people are using it, more than 500 million users on a daily basis. So you as a ministry, non-profit or organization, if you're not using stories as a form of content to promote whatever you're doing, your message or your cause, then this is something that you really want to consider in the coming year, because it's going to be a big, most popular type of content in the days to come. Our final news of this week is from Google. Google has launched a new product called My Storytime, which is part of Google Assistant. It's a very interesting feature which allows you to read bedtime stories to your children even when you're traveling and you're out of home. It does that by helping you record those bedtime stories, and it will connect it with your Google smart speaker at home, and when your kids are going to bed, then they say, read out my bedtime stories, and Google Home Mini or one of those speakers will read out that story in your own voice. That way Google wants to bridge that gap that is at home, where people are not able to where kids are not able to listen to their parents read them bedtime stories. So it's a very simple application, but I wanted to bring this to your notice because it shows how you can be very sensitive when you develop solutions to real-world problems using technology. Well, that's all we have for you this week. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you'd like to dig deeper into any of the stories we talked about, we've got all the source links and details in our news page, natchi.net/news. Do check it out. I will see you next week with another set of news items. Until then, stay connected, stay blessed. God bless you. Bye-bye.